Okay, this is the reverse flow coffin fog chiller. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I figured out that I can make it easily. It works pretty much like a reverse flow barbecue smoker, and I'd like to thank scarefx.com. They have a nice tutorial on building a toe pincher coffin with picket fence boards. That makes things real easy. Okay, you'll notice that there's a shelf that the fogger sits on. There's about 3.5 inches or 3 inches or so just space so that the fog has a chance to atomize, vaporize, or whatever. This here's some blue board foam, and I put aluminum foil around it so just to keep it from melting from the hot smoke. Okay, and inside here you'll notice there's a shelf, and so the smoke flows down the end of this, and then down here on right here at the end of the shelf, there's about 1.5 inch gap between the ice, and so the smoke will go down and then out the other end, mostly. It's lined with foam insulation board. There's about 4 inches of ice, and then up here, the deepest it tapers so that the smoke can kind of funnel down through it, and there's about 5 inches of ice at this end on the top, and a lot of the smoke that leaks out comes out here where there's more ice, and it eventually drops back down, so the leakage isn't too big of a problem. But this part with the hardware cloth, or I used expanded metal lath, and you could conceivably build a separate box and then drop it inside. I built it with, I just kind of did some cross braces. I was concerned about the coffin bulging when I fill it with ice. And it took 6 20-pound bags. It's 120 pounds of ice here. And it was about 14 hours ago, and a lot of it's still here. You can see, zoom back here. This is 5 boards wide. They're 6-inch fence pickets. It's just a little wider than the traditional toe pincher, but and for a smaller machine, you could conceivably build a smaller coffin, maybe maybe a leprechaun-sized coffin. But this size, it seems to work great for a 1200 watt fogger at full volume, running full throttle and smoking up the neighborhood. Nice. Okay, good.